Southpaw, the fractured but whole.
Bryant outside. Baseline try. And he knocks the jumper down.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Here's Booker.
Devin Booker.
And Booker with the jam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Robinson. Down low. Davis with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
PA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Pass to Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant, to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 6. Over Robinson. They grab their own miss. Bryant in the high post. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
BA, he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Now here's Booker. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Bryant outside. Pass to McGrady. He buries it from 3.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
For 3, Booker. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Inside. Here's Bryant. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the home team now. It's a three-point game. To the inside. Pass to Ginobili. There's a minute 47 left now in the first quarter. And here's Millsap. Into the lane. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Listen up now, watch out. That's how you go after the basket. Millsap driving hard and punching it home.
Pass to Booker. Here's Ginobili. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Bridges. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Ginobili. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Right side, Russell. The three. Russell with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Goes up on the wing. Ginobili gets the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Young. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now 5 seconds separated. Power it home. Oh, wow.
Doncic using quick active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
Now here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. First free throw is good.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Here's Ginobili. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. The first free throw is good. So both free throws good from Allen. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Philadelphia 76ers, they lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
A nice shot by Millsap. Millsap's gotten his second bucket.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
Outside Young. Pass to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Trae Young.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Here's Ginobili. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
The 3, Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
He drops it from range. Bridges has got 5.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's McGrady. Shoots over Young. McGrady shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Here's Booker. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The visitors with the ball. They lead by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Bryant outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bryant's got 11 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Devin Booker.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Bryant with it, guarded by Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bryant, here we go. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Now here's Covington. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Puts one up from 19. Booker for 3. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul. On defense, the visiting team. 4-point game. From deep three-point range. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Booker. Takes a 3. Davis for the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
To the left side wing. Oh, wow! Oh, big finish. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ginobili, such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Out to Covington. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. It's Covington on the wing. The 3 ball. Murray, no good. Bryant outside with the drive. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Bryant's got 15 points.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Booker. For 3, Covington. Ginobili. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Booker. Back to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Left side Booker. No good with the triple. Here's Ginobili. 10 points for him. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
One of the things Ginobili does really well is finish through contact. In fact, he seeks it out. He likes the physicality, just bouncing off whatever defenders are in his way. Impressive.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Ginobili. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 15.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Outside Booker. Fires for 3. Here's Adebayo. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Booker fires from way outside.
Devin Booker.
Sinks it from distance. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Doncic. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Doncic. Pass to Booker. This one for 3. Russell with the rebound.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the paint. Here's Russell.
Bill Russell.
And then Russell with the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
To the middle. Now here's Young. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Bryant. Booker with it. Back to Bryant. Launches it. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Doncic with the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Leading by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And it's all knotted up.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Doncic outside. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And Los Angeles leads by 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
So both teams changing it up here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For 3, Covington. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Ginobili. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 21 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Ginobili. And Adebayo over to help. And stolen by Adebayo. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Inside. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
To the inside. And the jam by Covington.
You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete. Somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Ginobili. Puts up a 3. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Pass to Bryant. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Knocks down the long J.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGrady. Back to Bryant. Kept alive. Deflects the pass. Young with the double team. Here's McGrady. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Out to Millsap. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Bill Russell, Robert Covington, DeJounte Murray.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Murray.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Oh, nails the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Money from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ginobili. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Southpaw, the fractured but home.